Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Two Nerds, One Quest. I can say those words out loud and my mouth does not get hung up.
Take two, maybe?
Maybe take two. I am your host, Norm. Joining me today on this lovely adventure, looks like he's staring off into space directly above me, is one lazy dragon genius, Jeff. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, my camera and my other screen are not lining up, so it looks like I'm just staring off.
You said my camera and my screen. It made me think of that hot and sour soup. Like my girlfriend and my wife.
One of these days I'm going to remember to set my alarm correctly so that I don't wake up with a last second trying to get on stream. But hey, we're here.
Well, if you don't have pants on, just don't stand up.
Yep.
Or do.
Noted.
Or at least, turn your camera off before you do.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say to that.
Okay, well, cool. Also joining me today, directly across in that blue... Are those fish?
These are little Razor Crests from Star Wars.
Okay. That is one Ryan Kukta. Ryan Crixus Kukta? What's going on, man?
Sure. Good morning, mothers. Happy Mother's Day to one and all. If you're a mother, let us know in the chat, and we'll give you a shout out today. It's your special day.
It is.
Aww.
Also joining me today in the upper corner, diagonal for me, not a mother, but he is a father. One player, JC. What's up, dude?
Yo. I'm looking for a specific magic card, and I just scrolled past 6 different colored Chocobos. The last one was black and in Japanese. I don't know.
Chocobo or Chocobo?
Chocobo. I put the accent on the wrong syllable. I also used to call them orange instead of ogre. So.
Hey, man.
The axe being Final Fantasy.
You do what makes you happy. I am not here to judge how you speak.
What makes me happy right now is Expedition 33. If you aren't playing it, you should be.
It's on my list. I have so many other
and
games.
Making me happy is probably not the best description. Although there are several times I literally laughed out loud from the game. So.
Oh. Well, see, you're happy. That's all we want. That's all we want in life for you, John, is just to be happy.
That's all I want for all of you.
Yes. That's
And
all.
all of you viewers at home.
Exactly. Yes.
All right.
Would you like a recap?
Yes, we are going back into our show with a recap. Lay it on us, big boy.
All right.
This is
So we-
disjointed this morning.
I'll be awake one of these days. So last week we started our session discussing how we skipped the level 7 adventure, where we saved some children from becoming werewolf pups by defeating the werewolf leader, and we collected some rewards. I kind of skipped over that montage so that we could get into the level 8 adventure, where we were waking up in the inn after celebrating our success at level 7. When a messenger came to ask us to investigate an inn and meet with Olivia about her husband. So we headed to the big town where Olivia lives, and she said her husband hasn't been the same since he went to the theater. She was keeping him in the basement in a makeshift straitjacket. He was talking crazy. So we checked around her house, didn't find anything too condemning. Then we headed to the theater, and outside the theater we met Robolt and his guard friend Garvin, who was dead. Robolt was a little crazy, and the city guard came and arrested him. And then they turned a blind eye to us wanting to investigate. So we, while they were taking Robolt away, we went into the theater and found a bunch of dead people sitting in the seats. When we looked on stage, we found some demonic symbols and 3 void spawns appeared, and we made it through 1 round of combat, which taught us that they can fly.
That
fly
is
now?
all
They fly now.
accurate.
That is where we are.
We also found out Tom does a pretty good crazy guy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that. I didn't want to interrupt Jeff, but I kept thinking that every time you said crazy.
Yeah. All right. So we are back in the theater. And I got to turn this off. If you want to get into the map, it is active.
There.
Already there.
All right, there we go. All right, so we are at the top of the battle order for all those. Not in the note, it goes Flip, Ono, Chert, and then the 3 void spawn. We have Ono is next to void spawn A on the left side of the stage. Chert is at the right side of the stage with the void spawn, and then Flip is in the behind the first row of seats all the way to the left with a void spawn hovering over him to his right. Well, I suppose he's probably facing him, but to the right side of Flip. So we are back to Flip. The guy just floated over to you, and you are looking up at this giant void spawn.
I'm going to say this isn't the best battle positioning we've ever had.
No,
but I mean, it does stop me from getting double teamed, which I'm thankful about that.
True.
I think I'm going to do. Let's see. If I don't have sneak attack because this guy's flying above me.
Not unless you can somehow get advantage on your turn.
He's got the proverbial high ground.
I know it. I think it would waste a bonus action, but I thought at one point you said you had a way to get advantage. Like if you.
So the method I think that I would have to get advantage would be to hit him and then hit him with the same hit him with the other crossbow, and then that would give me the Vex ability, so that I would get advantage. Would I then you get to use sneak attack?
Yep. If you have advantage on your turn, that's what triggers sneak attack. As long as you don't have disadvantage in addition to advantage.
Okay, so that's what I'll try to do. I'll try to use my bonus action to get a second attack, and then turn that into a sneak attack. So let's go. I'll attack Void Spawn B with my hand crossbow, and that is only 15 to hit.
That's a good hit.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, buddy.
And that'll punch him with 9 damage. And then I'll attack with the silver hand crossbow at advantage. And that is going to be a 25 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely a good hit. Yeah, that's really a good hit.
So I'll get a little bit of damage, but then I'll get to max that sneak attack. So here we go with only 1 damage off of that.
A little bit of damage is right. Just a wee little bit.
But then a punch in the mouth with 18 sneak attack damage.
That feels good.
Good job.
Just a wee punch in the mouth.
So he saw the first one coming, but the second one caught him right in the gullet.
It's
You
like
vexed him.
it's like you went like this for 1 damage and then kicked him right in the crotch.
Can't see me.
Right in the void crotch.
All right, and then yeah, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Go, oh no.
All right, oh no.
That means it's me.
Oh no.
Quarterstaff plus 2. Doing its work. First attack is a 15 to hit.
That's a good hit.
And that is 8 bludgeoning. Second attack is even more. That's 30-20 for 9 bludgeoning. And then an unarmed strike, like with my foot, like I do the whap whap, and then I flip around and foot to the face for my bonus action. That is a dirty 20 as well for another 6 bludgeoning damage. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to move my
Actually,
ass around
hold
here.
on.
Whoa,
Hold on.
whoa. Oh,
Reaction.
So I get to, because he got to a certain health point total,
okay.
I am going to make an armed scythe attack.
Ah.
An armed what?
Scythe.
Okay.
Makes that sound.
Whoosh.
Does my reaction set reset at the beginning of my turn or the end of my turn?
Beginning.
Beginning. Okay. So I could react to this if I wanted to.
19 to hit.
19 just hits.
For 17 damage. 17 slashing.
Doesn't hit you again, you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to deflect that. So I prevent 20 of it. And you know what? I'm gonna spend a key point. I would like to send that back at him.
Might as well.
He's got to make some kind of a save.
Focus point. So yes, he has to make a DC 13 dex saving throw.
Nat 20.
Fuck you. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm gonna move around to here, never leaving his spot, but applying, putting myself in a questionable position, but applying advantage.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So you hop down off of the stage on the left-hand side, move around the void bringer or the void spawn to the south side of him and the north side of the one by Flip.
Yep. And that is all of my turn. I've used every bit of it. Go, Chert, go.
You did
Choose you, Chert.
I choose you, Chertachu.
So I have an ability where I can cast one of my land spells without using a spell slot. So it feels like a good time to blight this guy, because I think void spawns are more demonic than necro. So why don't you have him attempt a con saving throw?
How does a 6 treat you?
That sounds perfect. Here comes 8d8 to his face.
Oh, look.
8d8 of necrotic. Oh, there's a lot of little numbers in there, but 27 sounds good.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Hopefully
Yeah,
he's not
that'll work.
Or,
That'll work.
oh, yeah. That felt good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah.
use
the
the
weapon
spell slot.
talking?
I can't cast another thing. So
She's probably swearing at him that he didn't use her.
Yeah, right.
yeah, I'm blowing or immune to it now, I think. That would be the only thing. Yeah, that's it. So I'll just stay large form, and I am going to stay where I'm at.
FYI, fire-based dog Pokemon is Growlithe. That would be what you would be, I would think, Jeff, if I were going to say, I choose you, Growlithe.
If I was a Pokemon.
If you were a Pokemon.
You need a Pokeball to put me in then.
Well, your cape is red on top and white on bottom. And got the black stripe across the middle with the little button. Sure. If I push the button, the cape rolls you up, and then you come back out as a demon dog. Something like that. I don't know.
Nice.
So yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got.
More Final Fantasy cards. Let's do that while we're waiting for Tom.
The dogs
He's
always
back.
choose the worst time to start barking.
That's okay. You were there for the blight.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was there for the blight. It was terrible. All right.
It's almost as bad as the famine.
So now we're moving on. So you don't have anything else to do. So we're going to move on to Void Spawn A, who is going to stay where he's at and attack.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
With his scythe.
I literally used every little bit of crap I could on my turn, including my reaction, which is wild.
21 to hit.
21 does it. Yep.
For 13 damages. 13 slashing damages.
Cool. Cool.
And he's going to swing with his other arm.
Because he has two. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
If I had 2 arms, I'd be slashing all over the place.
Heyo.
And that's a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Ooh. So he hits you with one, swings over your head with the other.
I duck. I learned.
You are
You got
duck?
the low ground.
You are duck?
I am duck. I am duck.
He's
I are
going to
ducks.
stay in your range, and he's going to move down this way.
Hey, look at this flip. I are duck. Perfect.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's that kind of show, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Packs me right up.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
All right, we're moving on to Void Spawn B. He's going to also take some swipes. He's going to stay focused on Flip, who's below him in the seats. That's a 14 to hit.
Oh, does not hit.
Yeah, buddy.
So he swings over your head, and a dirty 20 to hit.
All right, I'll catch me with that second one.
And that's 15 slashing damage.
All right, I'll just uncanny dodge that, and I'll take half rounded down.
7.
So as he swings the first time, misses, slashes the seat to your right as you duck underneath it, and his left one, as he comes back across, swipes at your chest, hitting you, but you're able to jump back a bit, so you only get just the tip.
Oh, that's
Oh,
enough.
yeah.
Let me tell you, that's enough.
Especially when they're this size. Holy hell.
Uh,
Wow.
and so that brings us
Wow.
to C, who is going to stay fighting Chert.
C is for jerk.
Yes.
Yeah, C is for Chert. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 18 slashing.
I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to Stone's Endurance and reduce it by a d12 plus 1. And that is 8 plus 1 is 9. What was the damage?
18.
18? Yeah, I'll reduce it by 9. I'll dodge the next. I'll make him miss the next one for somehow.
Yeah, you did. It was a nat 1. So,
Yes.
so he swings over your head, and he gets his arm caught in the curtains to your right, and his arm is caught in the curtains, and he's going to try to make a dexterity save to see if he can pull it out.
We can pull it out in time. That is a dex check or a save for sure.
And
Dex
that's a
save
10.
for sure.
So his arm is stuck in the curtain right now.
Yeah.
Gotta learn.
Mhm. Waited too
Timing's
long.
everything.
Yeah. So, that is back up to Flip.
All right, well, let's do it. And he's close enough now where, let's see. I think I'm gonna stick with the star shot and continue to attack with advantage.
Mm.
So that feels great.
Oh yeah, stick it to him, baby.
Oh boy, rolling a 20.
Crit.
That
That
feels
feels tasty.
That means your sneak attack also crits.
Yeah, this
Well,
is gonna
then
be
let's start with a 12.
So this is at B.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that's right in front of
Okay.
me. So I'm not changing my targets.
Let's see, what level are we? 8. So that's like 8 d6s.
That is, in fact, 8 d6s.
Your screen's gonna look fun.
26 additional damage off of that.
It was only 38 in one hit.
So that was 38 total damage.
It was 38 total
Uh-huh.
damage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then
So
second attack.
hold on, before your
Uh-oh.
second attack, he gets to take his swing at you since he hit that hit point total
Oh,
clearly.
Oh yeah, I'll allow it.
A 21 to hit,
It does hit.
and that's for 10 slashing damage.
I think I'm gonna take that 10 because I think he can do worse.
oh yeah.
Oh, he can do worse.
Yeah, I'll bet he can. So then I'm gonna take a second crack at him.
Still Vax, right?
Only. Oh yeah, right. Wait, so 13.
Does that work
or-
multiple times per round?
Yeah, it says if you hit a creature with a hand crossbow and deal damage to it, you have the advantage on your next attack roll on that creature before the end of your next turn.
So
Nice.
yeah.
So it'll
that-
keep going as long as I keep hitting.
Well, you should crit again then.
Yes.
Well,
That would be-
then let's say a 21 to hit.
Dun dun dun.
Hey,
hit.
Tom, 21 to hit.
It doesn't hit their AC 15 hits, so
All right,
Then
I'm
we
just
establish
kidding.
that.
I'm just
So-
kidding. That's only 2 more damage, but that.
but
2
that's a
damage-
grand total of 40, man.
Yeah, I'll take,
that
it.
was a turn. And you dealt him 28 last round, so that's 68. One shy of
Sneak
you know.
attack. Sneak attack on a critical is pretty sexy, if I'm being honest.
Mm. I think I may change my target because both of them went through this thing, which I can only assume is their bloodied point.
Yeah.
So
Let's hope so.
I imagine that B is probably lower than A at this point, so I will switch my target. There's an additional 2 done to B.
All right. 2 damage.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
damage from the second attack.
21 to hit, 2 points.
Yeah. B is looking very bloody, very gross and squishy at this point.
I was waiting for you to say to have Ryan describe how he died.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. I get to swing at it a couple times because I'm switching my target. So, all
right, so it's up to Ono.
First swing at B. First swing at B is a 28 to hit, which is 1 off from being a crit.
That hits.
Oh, so close.
So close. That is 8 bludgeoning damage. Second attack is a 27
Oh Jesus, yeah, that hits.
or 10 bludgeoning damage.
Flip.
Beast.
How does this thing die in front of you?
All right, John, what are you swinging?
Quarterstaff. A plus
So-
2 quarterstaff.
So John, I'm sorry. So Ono takes the shot, and the quarterstaff goes right into the chest. You see Ono find that spot that's like Yeah. And then then kind of rip it right through, and the creature falls backwards.
Nice.
Kind of makes that sound too.
And as it falls backwards, it gets this shimmery look about it and collapses in on itself and disappears.
Ooh. Like one of those bombs out the back of Jango Fett's
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah. Bow.
Get that moment
Bow.
of silence before you get it. I tell you, in Fortnite, they did this big Star Wars thing, and there's thermal grenades that make that sound. It makes me so happy to. I get them and I throw them right away just to hear it.
That sound is fantastic.
Anyways, I'm going to use a focus point for a flurry of blows on whatever that one is next to me.
Hey.
Oh,
So let me adjust my focus points. Confirm and flurry of blows. First one is a 17 to hit,
Yeah, that's a hit.
or 11 damage. And then a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. Oh hell. I missed my opportunity to do my thing with my stuff, and oh well.
the thing with the stuff. I was so looking forward to the
I
thing
know.
with the stuff.
I was just.
Yeah, right?
That was
It's my
like,
favorite thing with the stuff you do.
I need to do that thing with the stuff after the damage, and I missed. So, whoops! Before I declared I wanted to do the thing with the stuff, so I moved. I didn't move. I killed him. I did that. I bonus action flurry. I'm good.
all right, that moves us to Chert.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that would be ranged, so that would be a disadvantage, and I don't want that.
What's a little disadvantage between friends?
All right. Let's go
kid?
with let's make Verna happy, and we'll swing them all one time.
It's about fucking time you took me out of your backpack, you fucking prick.
Guess what I rolled?
Nat 20.
20?
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
We
She's
are-
pissed. She's channeling that anger.
she's saying this is why you don't leave me in the backpack, because I'm bringing the heat. 17 damage.
I would argue that your dog form brings the heat.
That's probably true too.
My wolfhound brings all the heat to the yard. He's like, it's better than the mall. Damn right, it's better than the mall. I got nothing.
I didn't mention it last week. I wrote out a Chert soundtrack. I had to mention that at the end of the show. I had Who Let the Dogs Out, Freak on a Leash, Hound Dog. How Much Is the Dog in the Window? Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine. Diamond Dogs by
Uh-huh.
Fancy Boy.
Uh-huh.
And Black Dog by Led Zeppelin.
Nice.
And then because
David
I
Bowie.
can,
Jesus. I could not think of his name. Fancy Boy.
bonus action, now that the void spawn disappeared, I can see flip, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and healing word flip. Just a level 1.
That'd be great.
So not much, but we'll take 9.
Ooh, love that. Love it.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn? All right. All right, so we're back to Void Spawn A, standing in front of Ono.
Void spawn C has a black ring around him. That's not right. Is it?
Right. No, the
Yeah, it's dead.
one Ono.
It's gone.
How did C? I killed it.
Oh, how did the that's weird. I had put the black ring on the other one.
All right, now it's right.
I don't see it at all now, but I could be behind. There it is.
That's weird. I had it on that one first. That's odd. All right. So seeing his friend die, he's going to tentacle attack flip
Aw.
from where he's at. A 16 to hit.
He's Ono. Oh.
16 does hit.
Nice. Did I
I'm
miss
glad you got it, Jeff.
I didn't hear what you said.
I just said, aw.
Oh. He's avenging his
Because
friend.
Ono didn't get tentacle attacked.
Yeah, this is one of the things Ono and Chert had not in common.
Yes, yes.
Ono's fetish.
That's only 7 bludgeoning, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And
That does not save, so you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
can I be paralyzed below the waist so it still works?
No.
All right, fine.
Well, I'm not paralyzed, but I do seem to be stuck by you.
Aw.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Been stuck in the middle. With
That's
you.
A, and C is...
For church.
He's actually going to do he's going to do the same thing to Chert. He's going to try to...
He is for Chert.
Dirty 20.
That's no bueno.
Yep, that hits.
Feels it-ish.
And that's for 16 bludgeoning.
I'm gonna use that ability again to reduce it. Stone's endurance. Well, it's only a 2 plus 1 is 3. So, what was the damage?
16. So take 13.
Alright,
And then roll me a Constitution save.
I'm good at them. I do have inspiration, so if I need to, do I need to choose to use it, or do I get to find out? How does that work?
You can choose. You can choose to use it if you fail. You don't have to. You don't have to declare it.
All right, I'm gonna choose to use it.
Probably wise.
Even better.
Yep. So you are also paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Oh man,
Oh no!
paralyzed.
All right.
What does
So
paralyze do exactly?
we go to Flip, who is slumped down in one of the stadium seating, one of the theater seats, paralyzed. He's looking with his eyes going, "Oh, God, move.
Oil can.
Oil can."
I wish it were that easy.
Uh-huh. Which brings us then to Ono.
I don't have anything that I can do to help with
Is that until the end of Flip's turn?
So
I think so. Let me
Or the
Monster's
check.
turn or Flip's turn. You check that. I'm gonna start swinging at this fool. Quarterstaff 1.
Yeah, Flip's turn.
Whew, that was close.
Okay, so Flip,
So-
then you can use your
Reaction.
reaction.
Mhm.
But
22 to
probably
hit.
doesn't.
Hits
What's that?
for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah, this guy's looking real rough.
Second swing
Rough.
is a 19 to hit
Yeah, it's a hit.
for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you sank my void spawn.
Did I really?
How does he die?
So I pull the quarterstaff out of the chest of the previous one and just bring it into an overhand with two hands just right on top of his head, and then I bring that motion, follow it around and back up and under his chin and send him soaring backwards.
Nice. And as he flies back, he collapses in on himself and goes and disappears.
Let's see. I still have a bonus action, and I still have my movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oh, yeah. easily get to the other one. And my bonus action, flurry of blows. Attack number 1. Oh, it's almost a natural 20. It's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Jesus. For 5 bludgeoning as I roll a 1 on the damage die. And
right.
then the last
So
attack.
he's actually going to turn around because he hit that hit point total.
Okay. Right.
Thank you.
And does an 11 hit you?
No, an 11 does not hit me.
So he's facing Chert, and he gets hit in the back, and he just swings his arm back behind him and misses.
All right. Second flurry of blows. Do you want the roll I rolled already, or do you want me to re-roll?
You can.
It was a
The
15.
roll you have is fine.
Okay, 15. So that hits, right?
Yeah, that hits. That's a good hit.
Second flurry. Oh, 9 bludgeoning. It was almost a ghetto crit.
All right, he's looking rough.
And
He's looking bloody.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that because A, I have his attention, and B, he's looking bloody. So I'm not gonna spend any more focus points. That ends my turn. You've moved action and bonus action.
I'm going to go ahead and just hold here in a defensive posture where I'm not moving.
That sounds like a great thing. Now you've been through your turn, so you have your reaction too.
Yeah.
You inadvertently turtled up when you got paralyzed, so now you're just kind of laying there, all just in a big pile.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You turtled up, so you have one poking out as you are paralyzed, and your muscles are going. That was a good time to poop.
Your pants, Chert.
Actually, was not where my head was at, but I'm glad you pointed that out, Tom.
It's what I do.
Makes
All right.
people jokes.
So he sees Chert laying on the ground. He's going to turn around and face Ono, and he's going to attack Ono with one of his arms. For a 12, does a 12 hit you?
No, 12 misses. Try again, buddy.
Okay.
How about a 17?
17 misses too.
Ah, damn it.
Oh.
So he's doing that blind rage, like when you see in the movies the giant like is swinging his arms and he's just not hitting anything. That's what he's doing.
Ono is doing that thing, like, you guys have seen her do it once or twice, where it is she's not moving more than she has to. She is very calm and watching and seeing, because he's raging a bit, and she is just moving just enough that it just right past her, not expending any more energy than she needs to, just avoiding each attack gently.
Like a Matrix move.
Yeah, kinda.
She bends completely backwards.
I'm trying to think. No, because it's nothing extravagant. What she is doing is not extravagant. I'm trying to think. There's a movie where a character does it.
Yeah.
Like what I'm thinking, and I can't remember what movie it is right now. Where they just, and it's similar to what Spider-Man does when they do the whole thing where he's going, whoa, that thing, but it's not quite that.
It's just kind of like a little head move.
Yep.
All right.
It's like watching Muhammad Ali before he shook his hips in the corner.
Yeah, right.
Where he dodged everything.
All right, that brings us back to Flip, who has just woken up from being paralyzed.
All right,
Everything's
sweet.
tingly.
So probably difficult terrain there.
Yeah, I was going to say you'll have to use half your movement to stand up too.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. So yeah, you get to the other side of them. It's a good thing
Paralyzed
you
doesn't cause prone; it causes you to be rigid typically.
Oh, is that it? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not part of the paralyzed condition. You're just
Prone and paralyzed
frozen.
are two different conditions.
But I like the church on the ground.
Get on it.
So you can move. You can move your normal.
It is important because I have to get within 30 feet to hit him with my hand crossbow, because it's just a hand crossbow.
You're within 30 there.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're there. You're 30 right there. Perfect.
Here we go. 21 to hit.
Ooh, that's a good hit.
So let's do this. Let's get 7 damage in.
You also
And
get
then
sneak
do-
attack.
Sneak attack. Ooh, Jesus. Of another 7.
That was terrible.
Mostly 8s. That's just bonkers. Well, good thing I rolled well last couple times. Otherwise, I would feel very disappointed in myself.
That was just your first attack, too.
Well, I mean, the second attack is just 1d6, so 2 additional damage. Oh,
Every
it was
little
7.
bit counts.
Sorry, it was 17 to hit. That's
Yeah.
Does that still hit?
Yeah, that's a hit. That's a good hit.
17 to hit, 2 additional damage.
Disappointing performance all around. You hear coming from Chert, who's laying half on his maul. It's a muffled. You
Get off me, you
fucker!
wolf.
You fucker! Get off me! God damn it!
We'll move this giant walking carpet.
You're not any good if you're just lying down.
You're so warm.
I haven't had this much action in 70 years.
Where did the handle end up?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No,
Belly
I really
button.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's nice to see Church moving on.
Chert is being propped up by his maul with the head of it on the ground and the handle poking into
Somewhere
various-
else, yes.
Has a very deep belly button.
All right, is that it, Flip? Is that your turn?
That's it.
All right, oh no.
All right, quarterstaff. Attack number 1. That is a critical hit. folks.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Get it.
With a 2 and a 1 on the dice for 9 bludgeoning. That doesn't feel critical at all. Oof.
It is barely standing. Like,
Hit number 2 is a 17 to hit.
that's a hit.
That's almost a ghetto crit. 13 bludgeoning.
All right, Church, you're laying there on the ground looking at this void thing, paralyzed. What do you see?
Ono now knows where that secret spot is on the void spawn. She hits it, it falls back like on me as it's disappearing. So it's like a crushing
It's a panic
wave
moment
followed
of-
by nothing.
Where
Alligator arm.
you can see it coming and you can't do anything to stop it.
It's kind of like the is this Back to the Future 2, the Jaws, the 3D Jaws?
Yes.
Where it like falling on me, but then it disappears at the same time.
Yep.
It's like scythes.
Yes. And Ono, from your perspective, it flies back, almost lands on Chert, and then compacts itself in upon itself and disappears. That is the end of combat.
Yay.
Awesome.
I completely forgot I had the fire shield up. So the 2 times it hit me, it should have taken damage. But oops.
We did it.
Well, I don't think it would have changed when it died.
Succeeded.
But they just disappear, huh?
Yep, they went back, and the symbol that Ono is standing on, which has been lit up this entire time, goes black.
I
Are
look
you
at it
implying-
skeptically.
Okay. Black is good, not bad.
We should probably destroy it if we can.
Yeah. I could take out my lighter and just start the stage on fire.
No, we gotta finish exploring first.
Yeah,
Dear.
we're not overtired with a dead bartender yet. When that happens,
Hold
then
on,
we'll
discuss.
torch
These,
I'm just saying
these,
that would fit my ammo. That would fit our MO pretty well.
but these enemies seem to take care of themselves as far as the disposal aspect of them. We don't need to burn
Yeah.
them. They just, there's nothing left.
Okay, fair.
I will take out a
Let's,
dagger though, and I will literally cut the wood away to pull a section of the symbol away, so it's not a perfect thing, so it doesn't function properly. I don't know if I know enough Arcana to do such a thing.
No, I would do the same thing with some just minor cantrip fire.
Yeah.
And just kind of toast the edges just to produce flame and kind of make it so, like you said, it's not the right symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Chisel around and produce flame to,
Yeah.
burn it
We're
off.
altering the symbol so it doesn't work properly. Like cutting
Hopefully.
sections of it out with daggers and whatnot and burning bits of it to make it not the symbol it should be.
Sure. How much time you want to spend doing that?
8 minutes.
Yeah.
That seems oddly specific.
I was gonna say 4 minutes.
Based on my depth of knowledge, that's how long it takes to invalidate a demon circle. Well,
Fine. That's
You only got 4 minutes. Got 4 minutes. Hey.
Works for me. Anybody need any healing in between while we're I don't think I need a short rest yet, but anybody need any healing?
Yeah.
I could also use a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Feeling about 75% right now, so.
so give you guys each a cure wounds, that should be good. Alright, who wants the first one?
I do.
Alright, you can have 11.
Yay, 11, my favorite.
And Flip, you can have 15.
ooh.
We have such a good rapport lately, Chert.
You're my bro. Ono and I are drifting apart.
Thanks, Chert. I could never have done this without you.
What's with this little green? Did one of you create that?
I think it's a single point circle that has
Yeah, it was a single point circle that represented Chert being large. It might have been an accidental one beforehand.
Yeah. I was like, boy, my screen has a green dot on it.
Yeah.
All right, so you spend your 8 minutes smudging, burning, not destroying, but essentially destroying a theater
Cutting
stage.
I found it.
Cutting
I had
little
to zoom
sections
in
out
a
of it.
little
It just looks like a nice gouge from dragging a prop across it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just using a cantrip fire to kind of just burn an X through it.
No longer wanted.
Yeah. Ghostbusters, no ghosts.
So you're standing on the
Flowers
stage.
are still standing.
There's a couple of doors I didn't see before. It looks like.
Yep. So there's
Are those doors
this,
on the back wall?
the stage. The stage curtains are there, and then since you are up on the stage, so you're higher up than the rest of the audience, you can see into these
Boxes a little bit.
boxes a little bit.
Anything that we notice in the boxes?
All you can see is just the general box area.
Hmm. Just your average everyday box.
Here
Do
you
you
go.
want to go look in the boxes for anything? Or do we keep
I'll-
going backstage?
Let's just head backstage. Probably isn't that much cool shit.
That's
It's
all
just
we'll
a
do,
box.
guys.
Just a box.
It's not the box itself, it's what's in it. And it's the one item we need to defeat the adventure. And we're missing it right here.
Well, well.
I mean, we
What do you want? Should we send Flip up there just to see?
Sure. I've got that ring of feather falling in case I fall down.
There you go.
I think you gotta go around the backside to get into them.
Are you saying you gotta get up to get down?
I mean, you can try to climb up if you want.
How high are they up?
They're probably probably 15-ish feet up.
All right,
I
I'll stay on the stage. You guys each do one side.
Yeah,
Yep.
I notice Flip try and go, like he's looking for the place to go, and I see him go out the back of the theater. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I'm going to take a running start and run up the side of the wall and grab onto the ledge of it and flip over it.
Roll me an athletics. Give me an athletics. I want you to fail.
Athletics? I suppose it is climbing. Fuck.
We learned this in the cage
20,
thing.
30.
He went the other way now.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even have to use your hands. You just ran right up the wall.
And he went the
Yeah.
other way. That's funny.
I mean, I probably would have went this way and then seen what Ono was up to.
You knock on each one. Housekeeping.
So the
The
boxes in the hallway, so it's the marble flooring as you move through red velvet. The boxes are lined with red velvet, so it's a very soft feel to those areas. Roll me
Investigation? Yeah, no, maybe.
on the left side. Yeah, roll me an investigation. Each of you can roll investigation.
I will give
Well,
you.
then
I
we-
will assist you, Flip.
Actually, instead of investigation, roll me 2d8.
2d8. What?
While the noisy folk are away from the stage, can I just do a perception check? See if I hear anything behind the curtain or anything?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
I got a 13.
Also,
That's
Ooh,
Only a
that's
15.
not a good omen.
Huh. So both of you find the same thing in different boxes. It's a white mask that covers half of the face.
Dun, 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 dun.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Cool.
And then one of you
Absentmindedly, I just try it on.
can roll one more time for 2d6 or 2d8, I mean.
Right.
Strangely enough, you put the two halves of the mask together, you get one whole mask.
Ooh.
Ono, do you want to roll 2d8?
Oh, I said you could, but I will if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
10.
All right. You find hiding under a chair. You find a pair of viewing binoculars with the cracked lens.
Ooh.
So, if you want to use them and keep them in your inventory just to kind of see closer at things, go ahead.
I tried on the mask absentmindedly. If it didn't do anything, I set it back down on the seat. I keep the binoculars though with the correct lens.
It is
The viewing.
yeah. The mask is nothing. It seems like one of those things you buy at the gift shop, and that's on the left side. Are you going to search the right side?
Yeah, I imagine so. We'll look at it.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
$15 for perception. Any
Oh,
noise or any...
no. You
wind
don't
or-
hear anything. It's eerily quiet. John, from the one that you jumped into,
yeah.
that box was marked as playwright, and there is a playbill on the seat. Did you want to pick it up and look at it?
Oh yeah, I would look at it.
All right. And it's a playbill. It's like you normally would with your actors and stuff on it.
Yep.
And it says the name of the play is The Horror Within. And the acts are the drawing, the sacrifice, and the summoning. And there's a trapdoor above you in the ceiling.
There's a trapdoor above me in the ceiling.
Yep. Think of it as like like a ceiling access.
Gets you to the roof.
Then I can be a dog too. Can I reach that access thing?
It is 8 feet tall. So
I have a quarterstaff.
yeah, there's
and I myself am. How tall am I? I am 5'8".
Yeah.
I can stand on a seat, which would give me an extra 2 feet, so 7'8".
yeah.
And then I have my staff that I can push that in.
Yeah, you can reach it. It's a pull down. So think of it as
What's
like
a pull down?
there's like a little cord.
All right. Yeah. I jump off of the seat and I grab the pull down cord.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh, dexterity save. All right. Sounds good.
Oh, I'm gonna guess
14.
there was a body on top.
Roll a d4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
4.
In the face.
Perfect.
All right, so you're gonna take 4 bludgeoning damage as you grab the cord, you pull down, and it is the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation pulling down on the cord, and the stairs come, boom, 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 slide down, and bonk you on the head.
Ow.
Whoa. All 4 rungs hit you. Amazing.
Flip comes running. Is everything okay?
Yeah. It's not a convincing yeah. She's not screaming or anything. She yelled ow.
It's an embarrassing yeah.
Chert watched it happen because he's on the stage.
Yeah. Chert. All right, so that's the left-hand side. Do you want to go up the stairs? Do you want to move on?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go up the stairs. Let's split the party here. Sure,
All right.
why not?
So you go up the stairs and you peek your head up, and there's a nice breeze flowing across, and it is actually the roof access. As you look around, the roof itself is flat.
On fire?
Not fire. Yeah.
Sorry. Flat. Okay. Yes.
It's
flat.
flat, and it has kind of raised, I don't know, probably 3.5 feet high. So like there's like a wall, like a half wall around it. And then on all 4 corners of the building are gargoyles. And then halfway, the half point is a gargoyle as well. So there's going to be, essentially 4 gargoyles.
8 of them total?
Yeah, eight total gargoyles.
Yeah. Kind of, I don't go up there. I just climb the ladder and I kind of peek my head up there and I look around at it all.
Yeah.
Other than the gargoyles, do I see anything?
No, there really isn't much. I mean, it's your typical roof without the without the HVAC system.
The gargoyles are all facing outward, correct?
Yeah, they're all facing outward. And as you stand there and look, they all turn in. No, I'm kidding.
That's what I was getting at. If they're all facing inward, I'd be like, guys, I need help. But they're all facing outward. It looks like a normal roof. I'm gonna go back down.
One of them stands up, has a loincloth, looks a little purple. You've all seen.
Are they named after boroughs of New York?
Yes.
So
God, that show was great.
I put the trapdoor back up and jump down back into the theater.
All right.
In the meantime, I'm hoping to investigate this side of rooms.
All right. Roll me 2d6. I'm sorry, 2d8. I keep saying d6.
I did, and it was 11.
All right. You find a case of premium cigars worth 50 gold.
Yes. That's what I really wanted anyway.
Nice.
In the box 6 at the end of the balcony. So the one that's standalone. There's a plaque above the door that says Monvo Family.
Ooh.
And inside is a body. The body. Are you going to investigate the body?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course you are. It is a male half-elf that his eyes are in his hand and his fingers are bloody and he's dead. He has no eyes in his face, but they're in his hand, and his fingers, his pointers are the only bloody part that look like. So he went in there and he popped his eyes out.
Holy crap.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Of course,
I was
it's
really
Flip.
the wrong person to be up here.
Of course, you're the one that's gonna go insane, Ryan.
14.
All right, roll me a d4.
Oh. Roll
One.
it all.
Oh,
Hey, all right.
you
cool.
only lose one of your sanity points.
That could have been real bad.
You're going to
Yeah.
need to see a shrink after this one, dude.
A shrink. He's gonna need a straitjacket.
Yeah.
Sanity points are at -2.
All right. And then roll me 2d8 again on your way back out.
There's something in these boxes.
8.
All right. So you find a playbill, the same playbill that John or that Ono found, outlining the 3 acts. It has the actors and stuff in it.
Horror Within. Yeah. I'm actually, I kept that when I jumped down, and I'm actually leafing through it as I'm walking up onto the stage towards Chert, and I show it to Chert.
Hmm.
What are the
This
3
looks like more.
You go through those again?
Yeah, the 3 acts are the drawing, the sacrifice, the summoning.
Looks like this was a pretty creepy play that maybe got out of hand. Oh no. Says. As she shows him, and she goes, "Because that thing that we defaced over there, that might be a drawing." FYI, just thinking off the top of my head.
Okay, that's
Don't sacrifice me wherever we go.
because it could be the drawing people here, the sacrifice of the people here, and the summoning from the circle.
Oh shit! Yeah, it could be.
But
Yeah.
it could be the drawing of the circle, and we haven't found the sacrifice or the summoning yet.
Jeff, you missed the chance to make a joke about Ono being safe because she's not a virgin.
Bum bum ba-dum.
What? Wait, he isn't?
I
What
don't
are
know
we
how far to go with
doing
that.
here?
Flip, get back down here.
Alright, Flip jumps down. And joins the team.
All right,
Wow,
You
you're
wanna
really
go through?
fast, Flip.
Yep.
All right,
through
so
the curtain or one of the 2 doors.
yeah, there's a door on each side of the stage, or you could go straight through the curtains.
Through the curtains.
All right, let's go
Sure.
through the curtains.
Are the curtains trapped? Too late.
No, but they're
We're about to find out.
They're not trapped, but they're locked.
You go through the curtains,
All that fun.
and it's the back end of the stage, so there's little props and stuff sitting around.
Yeah. the
Stairs go off
backdrops
to the
and
left and the
stuff.
right.
Hmm.
You're on wood planking, and as you look left and right, or east and west, there are they're like sconces
Hmm.
for light.
Which way? Follow you, Flip. You lead.
All right, as you go down, you hit the marble flooring again, and there's a door on your left and a door on the right. It's looking down a short hall, and it's pretty dimly lit, and it's going to wrap around. It looks like it wraps around to the left. So there's a door on your left and a door at the far end of the hall on your right.
My goggles down over my face.
I'm gonna check this door for traps.
All right, roll that beautiful bean footage.
No, it's only a 14.
It doesn't feel trapped.
Okay. I'm gonna point to the door, but then I'm just gonna open it. Like, point to the door to let everybody know, like, hey, we'll go this way, and then I'll just open it.
Yep, and Ono's moving in between Chert and Flip. Like, again, they're going in opposite directions. She's just in the middle. Okay.
All right, so you open up the door, and it looks like a dressing room. There's a large mirror. It's got a whole bunch of cracks in it. And you got some chairs. You got like the tables, all the makeup stuff.
Vanities.
Yeah, all the vanities. Thank you, sir. It's the whole thing that you look in where you do your makeup.
Kid.
Yeah. If there's nothing that looks threatening in this room, I'm gonna start to go through drawers and investigate. I'll be here for a little bit.
All right. Roll me an investigation check.
Since I don't hear screaming from that room, I'm going to check this door for traps.
It's a 14.
So you find some some brushes, some fine brushes, makeup. You find, just some loose change around. You find like 20 silver, just in a little purse on the corner. Like somebody put their wallet on the counter so they wouldn't sit on it while they're getting their makeup done. Do you?
I mean, I'm not gonna put on the makeup if that's where you're headed with this.
No. Okay. There's only one of the vanities has a cracked mirror, and all the other ones are intact.
Okay. The one with the cracked mirror, can I just make sure I review carefully all the drawers and everything?
Yep.
Is it an investigation to check for traps?
For you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Dirty 20.
Yeah, it is
Nice.
absolutely not locked, not trapped. You can kick that bitch in with no problems.
Okay, that sounds
Or
fun.
you could open it gently and quietly. Not reveal our
one-
position.
First one sounded better. I'm gonna kick it open.
there is a visual and audible sigh from Ono as he kicks it in.
All right, so Flip, with you search that vanity and there's nothing special about it. However, you look into that cracked glass as you're searching, and you see a Quasimodo horrifying version of yourself. You are disfigured. You have lesions, like shit's falling off. Like, you are absolutely a horror.
Oh no.
And you can lose one sanity point.
I knew that was coming. Alright, maybe we don't let Flip do the investigation. I'm literally sitting here at 20 wisdom, and Flip started at 10.
I'm not noticing any adverse effects from Flip doing this yet, so I
know.
I'm not medicated. Like, he's still fine to me. He looks great.
Alright, I'll take a step into this room, so Ono has to make a choice.
Ono is choosing to stand out in the hallway and listen carefully. Do you scream or anything, Flip, when you see yourself?
No, but when Flip comes out the door, he won't connect with Ono in the eyes and says, "How could you even love me?"
Well, Flip.
Oh shit!
Flip. I do need you to roll while you're in that room. I do need you to roll a d10.
A D10, okay. It is a 10.
That's either really good or really bad. Anytime the DMs tells you to roll a die that isn't a D20, the extremes seem the worst.
All right, so you instantly develop another persona who is different in name, age, and other qualities of your choosing. You retreat into this persona whenever you are scared.
Oh boy.
Oh, have fun with that,
Cool.
Ryan. Oh, jeez.
You got it.
You said age too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different name, age, and other qualities of your choosing.
Oh, God. Oh, I wish that was happening to me. I have a great idea.
A little girl.
A very specific little girl that we've encountered already.
No.
Yeah, that would be a fun one. Anyway,
Alright,
so
I
you
came
do come
I
out.
said what I said, but
Yeah.
Alright. What is this room? It looks
It's
like
15-year-old Flip with no confidence. That's who it is. He literally did it on his own without the die roll.
Right. All right. So the room that you're looking at, Genius. This is the prop storage room. So there's all sorts of furniture. There's painted scenery. I mean, there's construction material. You're looking at all sorts of glues and poles and just props all over the place. And as you walk into the room, you hear this disembodied humming.
That wasn't me.
And roll a perception check.
Usually good at these, so I'll probably roll low now. I wasted my good roll on the door.
Sneezed and laughed out loud because Tom said a disembodied humming, and the first thing Jeff did was,
Just an 11 for perception.
Perception.
All
I
right.
should be proficient in perception, and I'm not.
Yep. So you just keep walking through, and
Yeah. I'll call back to them. I think this is just a prop room.
you
Probably just assume the humming is a generator or some kind of a.
it's a disembodied hum. It sounds like a human hum,
Like a person?
yeah.
Your
And
people.
the more you move into the room, the louder it gets.
Mm-hmm.
So I might be thinking there's a person back here. Hey, is there somebody in here? I'll start climbing on this wood stuff and I'm going for the hum.
I grab Flip by his arm as he goes past me. I'm like, what? No, what do you mean?
As you move into the room a bit more, underneath one of the tables or one of the tables of props, you find this half-orc clutching her legs, kind of rocking back and forth and humming. Sounds like she's humming It's a Small World after all.
Flip jerks his hand away from Ono and says, "You can't tell me what to do," and then turns around the corner.
You're not my dad. You're not my mom. So she's wearing a gray cloak and she's got a brooch that says City Investigator on it.
All right, I'll reach my hand out to her and like, are you okay? Come with me. I can lead you out.
She
See if
jerks.
she responds.
She jerks off. Kind of looks at you.
I'm sorry, what? She just
Yeah. You heard me. She.
It's a different story all of a sudden.
It turned into that kind of story.
You've been slimed.
Hold on, let me close the door first, at least. Jeez.
She she moves off to the right, and she says, "How'd you get in here?"
We're the investigators. We're here trying to figure out what's wrong with this place.
But how did you get in here? Like, I'm trapped here. There's no way out. We can't get out.
The door.
What? There's no door.
What do you see? Where are you?
I'm in this room full of props and shit. I've searched everywhere. I walked in the door, and then the door disappeared. I can't get out.
Well, how about close your eyes and take my hand, and I will lead you out.
Roll a what is that? Convincing. Roll a
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah.
Roll a convincing check.
For convincing.
Roll for convincing.
Oh my goodness, I did it again. 19 plus 1 is a dirty 20.
She takes your hand and she allows you to help her out from underneath the table. And she follows you up to the door.
Okay.
And she abruptly stops. And she kind of is very resistant. She's like, but where are you taking me?
The door is right here.
That's a wall.
Do I still have her hand?
Yeah, but she's very resistant.
Alright. I'm going to grab the hand as tight as I can and pull through the door. Like brute force, drag her through.
Alright.
Is my goal.
Is the acolyte? Does she have force powers?
She's force powers?
What?
Make a strength. Make a strength check. What's a combat of strength? That's
Strength.
Is it strength for both?
Or dexterity. Strength or dexterity if they're trying to get away. Strength if he's trying to pull her through and already has a firm grip on her.
Right. Beat a 12.
Okay. 19.
Yeah. So you yank her through the door and she comes kicking and screaming,
Watch out, oh no.
yelling, You're gonna kill me. You're gonna break through the wall. And she pops through the doorway on the other side. Eyes are firmly shut. Like she is scared out of her mind. And she's shaking. And she starts humming again.
Lady? Lady? Hello?
She
Small world.
pops open an eye, looks around.
You're in the theater.
I'm back in the hallway.
You're okay.
How?
Yeah.
And she turns around and she sees the door. But the door wasn't there.
Okay. It's there now.
And
That's what matters.
she's rubbing her eyes. She's thank you. Thank you. My name's Hildreth.
Nice to meet you.
What?
This is Chert, and that gentleman back there is Flip.
Thank you for thank you for getting me out of there.
Flip looks a little jealous that you're spending so much time with this child.
Meaning Chert or Ono?
Yep.
She's
now,
like,
can we tell how old she is? Like roughly?
she's older. She's
She's
she's an older lady.
yeah, she's half orc.
she had a badge.
She had a badge that said city investigator. I mean she's I don't know, whatever middle-aged orc would be.
Hildreth, do you remember your way out of here?
Yeah, I do. Have you found the other investigators?
Other investigators?
Yes, I was here with two other people. One will have the name tag Percival Winters, and the other one has a name. Her name's Rose Elkhorn. I've been trapped in that room for probably a couple days, and I haven't seen them.
I'll find them, and then Flip runs to the store.
He's got to prove himself now.
Flip. Okay.
That's fine. Hildreth, you can hang with us while we look for your friends, or if you'd rather go outside, probably don't want to send you through the... Were you investigating like the bodies and stuff when you came in here?
Well, I mean, we were here to talk to Bertrand, the playwright guy. He the one who set all this up. We were here to talk to him. And
if she said 2 days ago, when was the play?
it was like 3.
Was that within that?
Yeah, it would have been a couple days ago. Yeah, so it would have been about the time. And
something's not right here
when
this Bertrand guy.
When we came in, he ran back behind the curtains. And we lost him. There's got to be some kind of way to find him. I think there's some halls beneath the building, but I don't know how to get in there.
Like a trap door or something?
I don't know. I haven't found anything, and then I got stuck in this stupid room, and she back kicks the door.
I found a way to the roof before, but I haven't found any tunnels leading down. Hildreth, Chert's a good guy if you want to hang with him. If you want to leave, we're okay. We'll look for your friends. You said Percival and Rose. I'm gonna go see what Flip's doing. He seems a bit rash right now.
Oh, I've got a cream for that.
Just a fair warning. I ran into this room because I was being chased.
By?
So there was a puddle of something when I was going through Bertrand's office, and it chased me, but it wasn't able to get into the room.
The puddle chased you.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thanks for the warning. And Ono continues to walk over by Flip.
I'm gonna try to open this door.
And so Hildreth then is going to. She says, I'm gonna wait for you guys out front. I need some fresh air.
Okay. Talk. If Shemp or Larry, Curly, or Mo come by, tell them we're not in the building.
Fair.
Yes. Flip, how's it going?
I'm not going back in that room to look in case there was anything in there, because the last thing we need is another person getting trapped.
The stupid door won't open.
Is it locked?
Oh, maybe I need to turn it the other way.
We'll turn it to the left and push. Or if that doesn't work, turn it to the right and pull.
Somebody the door opens and there's goose shit everywhere. Tom's lost.
Yeah, sorry, that's our Wednesday night campaign.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now.
So yeah, you may need to unlock it. You may need to pick the lock. You're good at these things.
Is it locked?
No.
All right. Should just be able to open it then by turning it to the left and pulling, or turning it to the right and pushing, or turning it to the left and pushing, or turning it to the right and pulling.
I think you need to push the door in.
Feels right.
And I look back at Chert, like, as you're dealing with the door, look back at Chert and like, what the hell's going on?
I am not. There's no investigation of the door going on. It's open.
Nope. He's just going. He's like,
I don't know if.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just like kind of giving Ono the like. Are we sure Flip should be the first one going through these doors? He's,
I'm never sure Flip should be the first one going through any doors. He's good at unlocking them, but... And I kind of shrug, and he's in there already, so I step in.
All right, so
Alright.
you go into this room, and it's the playwright's office. So there's a desk. It's got parchments and inks and pots and books. Like it looks like an office scattered with papers all over the desk.
Any puddles?
There is no puddles right now.
Not until I get scared enough that I wet myself.
Yeah,
Then
until
there'll be a puddle.
Yep. And at the far end of the room, directly across from the door, is the desk. And to the right of the desk is a little bit of a chest.
I go over to the desk and the chest and start looking at it. Investigating it. Checking for traps. Looking for locked drawers or secret drawers in the desk.
Roll me some investigation. Roll me 2 investigations. One for the chest to see if it's locked, and then one
14.
Ooh, 27 on my investigation check.
14 and 10 for me.
All right. So the 14, the 10 is for the chest, and that's, you don't think it's not locked. You don't think it's trapped.
Yeah.
The 14 for the desk. Which one do you want to look through first?
I'll do the desk.
All right. So the desk itself has all of his personal notes, like he's trying to find new inspiration for plays. The discovery of some kind of tome in the halls beneath the theater. Everything just kind of, as you flip through these pages of his notes, it just seems to get crazier and crazier and crazier until you get to the final note, where it's his completed play, the Horror Within, and there's a note on it that says it'll free the minds. There is a tome sitting on top of the desk as well. You can assume that it's the tome that was referenced in his notes.
I was gonna say, is there anything about the writing in his writings or sketches of it that show that link that reference to this book?
Yes. Other than the fact that it is a tome, there's a symbol that's etched on the cover. Roll me
I will open the book.
I'm
looking at it.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh God! Everything here I have 0 in. 11.
Yeah, you can't quite. You're not quite sure what it's doing.
There's some magic-y shit in here. You want to take a look at it?
Sure.
Should we all roll an Arcana check?
If you want to look, at the book,
I'll take a look. See, but
Flip.
I'm not much better at Arcana.
As you search this room,
Minor.
as you search this room, Flip, you find a lot of odds and ends, a lot of writing stuff, a lot of books on, a lot of unopened Looks like they haven't been opened in a while, like plays and manuscripts, and it's his office. So he's always looking at other stuff that people have written to him. You find a really, really, really nice like quill set, like writing implements, like 20 different tips. Like it's all gold plated and stuff. And you think that's probably going to get you a nice handy set of coin for your pocket.
All right, I'll take that home.
Yeah, so you can add.
Would you though? Would 10-year-old Flip be interested in it? Thinking about money?
Well, it's shiny. It's.
I suppose, yeah.
Kids like. How many times have you seen a pen that you were like, "Oh, this is really cool," and it's just like one of those.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. And it's probably a fountain pen like thing situation. So yeah, definitely.
It's got a separate clicker on each side, so you can do 4 different colors.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
So you find that, and let's see here. Arcana check shirt. 9. Yeah, you can't really read it either. Flip. You were gonna read it with an 18.
Yeah.
All right, so you open it up, and you're like, "Oh, okay." And you're scrolling down, and you look to Chert and Ono, and you're like, "This is a ritual, and it's a ritual to call forth some kind of cosmic entity called the Shagulg, the writhing clot."
Ooh. 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 I was fine with the first name. The subtitle for this creature is oof.
The Shagulg is SH apostrophe GOLGG.
The writhing
and Flip.
Lord.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course, because you're the one that understands this book. Fucking hell. He's gonna go nuts right in front of us.
Dice are telling the story.
Whoa. Yikes.
Flip, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Perfect.
You can do it.
No, he can't. Roll a d4.
Oh no. No.
Oh, you keep rolling ones.
It's gonna be slow and torturous. That's all it is. He's going to go slowly.
What are you at? Are you at 6 remaining?
He's down to 6.
Mine's 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're down to how many remaining?
6.
Okay.
6 remaining.
6 remaining.
Yeah, I'm at -4.
And there's still a whole lower level we haven't even found yet. Flip, are you okay? You're looking a little pale.
You're looking a little peaked.
Look, I read the book. Just get off me.
You did a great job, Flip. You really did.
You guys are always telling me what to do.
All right, so you while Flip is reading you this information, Ono and Church, you're still kind of looking around the room, and you find a trap door that's covered by a pile of books. So on the opposite side of the desk from the chest, on that other side is the trap door.
I open the chest, seeing as how it's not trapped.
Yeah, so inside of that you find several manuscripts with his name on it. So that's his personal stash.
Okay.
And a couple of cloaks. Let's see what else. A couple of cloaks. A sack of coin.
Grab the sack of coin.
That's about it.
Another one of those white masks?
Nope, no white masks.
No. Okay. I grab the sack of coin. I open up, peek in there real quick. How much do I think is in there? Estimating.
It's a scattering of silver and gold. So, I mean, if you take the time to count it out, it's going to be 10 gold, 20 silver.
Okay. Yeah, I dump it out and count it real quick on the desk.
Yeah, it's not.
Gold,
it's not like a.
silver,
It's not like a giant sack. It's just a small, like a coin purse.
Yep. 10 gold and 20.
Thanks for that description.
Yeah, you heard
And
me.
one random electrum, right?
It's not a giant sack. It's a coin
Yeah.
purse.
I'll peek out the door and say, because I'm just kind of concerned for Flip. Like, hey, I think we found a secret door in here. I don't know if you want to help see if it's okay to go in.
I'm fine by myself. I don't need you. And then I turn
No.
to him.
Oh no, this is like the Ryan, I love you. I love the choices you're making. This is beautiful. I look at this trap door. I look at Chert at the door. I hear what Flip said. I see Chert walk away. I look at the trap door again, and then I go.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly, right? Dang it.
It's like,
Fucking
this
kids.
is the way we're supposed to go. But
I'm gonna try to open
All
this door too now.
See, Chert, this is why I didn't want to have kids.
At the same time he's checking that door, I'm literally just going to either kick in this door without checking it or maul in the door, because at this point, I'm just looking for, let's get this floor over with.
Yeah. So Flip, you open up the door with 0 issues. Chert, you pull out your maul and you just wail on that door. And as you're swinging it, you just hear this. Yeah, let's break shit.
No. It's just one of those days.
It becomes a montage of Chert wailing on a door.
Flip. All right. So let's see here. We'll start with Chert. Let's see here.
Church room looks cool.
I was gonna say Chert found the costume room.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's what that is. I'm like, it looks like a bunch of shoes. Oh, no, those are hangers.
Yeah.
You did find the costume storage room. So there's all sorts of masks and dresses, hats, coats, mannequins.
The theater geek in me loves this shit. That this adventure is set up like this. This is amazing.
As I get inside, I'm going to say, hello, is there anybody in here?
Silence.
The little pinprick.
All right. I'll
Will
turn
there
back
be
to
no
Ono
more?
then and
Oh no! From the hallway, screams.
say, you can't, yeah. I'll say, keep an eye on Flip. This room looks pretty clear. And
Flip is pulling out all the drawers in this one. Just
Yeah.
pulling them out.
So Flip, you're in the other dressing room. So there's costumes, mirrors. There's a bunch of vanities again. And there's a glistening trail of pinkish sludge, which is just kind of weaving its way all around the floor. It's just kind of like a gross snail trail.
That's oh, it's just like a trail. It's not like a puddle.
Yeah, it's a trail. So something was clearly here moving around, and it smells. That whole room smells just absolutely nasty foul.
What did you fart?
If you smelled it, you dealt it.
If you want to roll a nature check, you can see if you know what that is.
Brimstone didn't come off no stone either.
had my mouth open and everything.
Ooh,
That's an 11.
20 on my nature check.
Sure. Oh no, you're not sure what the hell this is. You just know it's
I
gross
still
and
think Flip farted.
stinks to high hell. Flip, you know that this is the trail left by a gibbering mother.
Duh. This is a gibbering mouther sludge.
And on
God.
that note, we're going to stop right there.
You better hope not.
Gosh. So stupid.
So you a gibbering mother?
Your mom's a gibbering mother.
Your mom
Happy
goes
Mother's
down.
Day, you gibbering mother.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Go to let's see. Go to, if you're in chat, go to this link.
Showbot.
Nope. Go to this link,
No.
tommnorm.showbot.tv, to vote on show titles. I have a hard out at 10 because I have a lot to do today. We have people coming over. So I'm going to wrap this up. We'll choose show titles, and then we shall be gone. Well, I'll be gone. All right.
All right, let's see how fast I can do the show titles. We have 15 of them. Don't
Hey,
stand up if you don't have pants on.
Wait, we have to close the show
Are
first.
you going to let me close the show first?
Yes. Go for it. Quick.
We are Two Nerds in Quest for you here Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/TomMNorm, TOMMNORM, bit.ly/NerdTube. That's our YouTube channel. Go there for all of our past shows. You can watch us live there as well. Subscribe to both for free. Get notified when we go live. Send us your Twitch Prime. It costs you nothing. Give us your Bezos bucks. Patreon.com/Two Nerds on Quest. Get the unedited podcast and access to the unedited show on YouTube, because the shows that you find most recently for the last probably 25 weeks have been edited to remove pre and post show content. So do that. Give us ratings, reviews wherever you get your podcast from. $1 a month gets you that Patreon shit for free for $1. A free dollar free month. 4 episodes. Words. I love Lamp.
English.
For me.
Second language.
For me, for Genius, for Crazy Cooch, and for the player JC. Later, nerds.
Oh,
We out.